Hey everyone, this is Hugh from Plaguelands Media with Buddy Nguyen Butterson III. He watched me record some other intros with the cats and he was like, wait a minute, why aren't I in a video? So now you can say hi to the camera, say hello. All your friends are watching. Remember all your friends from South Korea that moved back? Oh, you're a little surly pup today, aren't you? Okay. There you go, mate. So this is the second video I am putting out today. This time I am playing Unbroken, which is a fantastic solo game. There were some troubles with the Kickstarter. I was very surprised that this actually turned up on my doorstep this week. Incredibly happy. I absolutely love the gameplay. I love the theme, which you will see as you watch the video. Once again, please, if you like this video and you're watching it and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, go and tell your friends. There's a crazy guy on the internet that drinks beer in his videos and plays board games and he swears a lot, and ooh, he's got some great t-shirts, and behind him there's all role-playing games on the shelf, and oh, he's awesome, and he holds up animals and stuff, and come on, just fucking tell your friends! Please, for the love of God, tell your friends! Okay, on that note, let's not beat around the bush, because Buddy is getting a bit antsy. He probably wants to go out for a number 1 and a number 2. Let's just do this. Goose Island IPA. Highly recommend it. Follow us on Plaguelands Media, www.plaguelandsmedia.com, Facebook, Ian Van Gamut on Instagram, Redbubble. Look up Ian Van Gamut and Hugh Newton on Amazon. You can find some of our ebooks if you have a Kindle. If you like what you see, there is more content coming out, of course. Just, you know, enjoy it. Come on, that's what we're all here for. We're just having some fun, playing some games, doing some paintings, writing some books. Whatever. Get the fuck over it. And with that said, let's get this fucking shit to the table. Okay, this is Unbroken. This was a game I backed on Kickstarter about 2.5 to 3 years ago. There were some problems with the distributor. I actually never thought this would turn up, and it actually arrived on my doorstep on Wednesday morning, surprisingly enough. Now, it's not much to look at. It's cards and a player board with some cubes here, but it is a really fun, really interesting resource management game. Now, the premise of this game is there's a whole backstory in the rulebook, but I'm not going to read it. Basically, the premise is you're an adventurer, you're the survivor of your party. This is a solo game, and you have to basically fight your way through 4 levels of this dungeon in order to escape. At the end of each level, there is a boss that you're going to have to defeat, and if you can do that and survive, you win. I will tell you now, I have never beaten this game. Today I'm going to be using the character of Maxon Zenna. We have travel action. I can reveal 1 additional encounter card during an exploration phase. That will cost me 1 of my skill here. Flexible. Before gaining a new skill, I can reveal 1 additional skill to select from. And dodge as a response. After a monster's combat roll, I can spend a small effort to reduce that roll by 1. And the only weapon you start with is your bare hands. Large effort You can break through armor, that's the armor symbol. 2 small effort does 1 damage, and 2 medium effort does 3 damage, but I can upgrade to a club if I get 3 wood and spend a small effort and 1 time, and I can upgrade to the knife if I spend 1 metal, 1 medium effort and 2 time. So these are the boards here. Let me try and, okay, so we have cunning, metal, wood, food, treasure, small effort, medium effort and large effort, and I start with 13 small effort and nothing on any of the other tracks. And you will see how this game kind of progresses as we go along. I have actions I can take. I can focus for small effort to gain a medium effort. Inspiration, 2 medium effort gets me a large effort. Plan for small effort gets me a cunning. Craft, on a weapon card I can upgrade my weapon. So I can do one of these upgrade actions here. Orienteer is a travel action. I can use a small effort to reveal 2 additional encounter cards during the exploration phase. And I can scout, so on the first level it will cost me a small effort and a time. Second level, 2 small effort, 2 time. Third level, cunning and time. Fourth level, cunning, 2 small effort and 2 time. And of course we have our fantastic looking dice here. These are all the weapons that we can upgrade into: club, axe, sword, maul, knife and spear. We have our skill cards, which I will give a quick shuffle to so no one suspects me of cheating. We have our condition cards. As you go through the game, you'll get different conditions and they will affect you. Some are good, some are bad. And we have our huge stack of encounter cards here. Now you will see the encounter cards have some flavor text. I'm actually not going to read that because the writing, in my opinion, is too small. And it is just annoying. But if you do read the flavor text as you play, then you get a very rich, almost like an RPG experience here. And I'll show you how that all works as we go through the game. Cut the deck. And I'll put the encounter cards here. Okay. So, and we get 1 action. So the first action I'm going to take is a scout action. I really want to know what the monster at the end of the level is. So we're at 7 time here. If we ever get to 0 time, the monster will ambush us, and some of them have an ambush effect, some of them don't, but it's never good. So I will spend 1 small effort down to 12 and 1 time down to 6 to find out what monster I will be encountering. Monsters have this number at the bottom, so I'll just roll the die and we get a 4, which is the Kobold Crafter. So we know that this Kobold Crafter is going to be the end boss. He has 3 health. Ambush, he ignores our first attack. Trickery, if we want to trick him, we can give him a wood or metal and then we can just pass him by, but we don't get the reward at the end. And if I have wood or metal at the beginning of the battle step, he attacks once and gains +1 to all combat rolls. So that's something, it's good to get this out of the way so we know that, so we know not to keep wood and metal. He has 2 miss effects, a wound, steal, a trap, and defend where he ignores our next attack. Okay. And he's going to give us cunning, metal, and 2 small effort and a skill. So we know that he is coming up at the end of level 1, so we can kind of prepare for it. So we'll do a travel action where we will draw 2 encounter cards. So we can spend 2 time to gain 1 food, to eat or not to eat. We can spend 1 time, 1 small effort to gain 1 food. I'm going to spend 1 time. So you can see how small the text is. The dimmed yet still glowing branches that light the path to aid you on your journey. The source seems to stem from the flowing rivers of the dark you saw above. Its roots lead out to food. Yeah, see, it's really difficult to read that, so I'm not going to bother. So I spend 1 time, I spend 1 small effort, and I gain 1 food. Food is important because at the end of each level, you have to eat or you start to lose effort. Okay, next. I am going to explore again, do a travel action. To explore again, we get... Okay, that's... they put these cards in there which are basically you can make up your own stuff, which I thought was really cool. But that doesn't belong in the game, so let's draw another one. Okay, so we have a blind trader. We can spend 1 treasure, which we don't have, to gain 2 wood and 2 small effort. Looting the supplies. Spend time. We gain spend a medium effort, which we don't have, to gain wood, food, and a large effort. So we can't do either of these. However, we can always spend the time to rest, and that will give us back small effort. So I'm going to spend 1 time and get back. Just going to rest and get back, so I'm up to 12. Let's do a travel action. Gathering strength. We can spend 2 time to gain medium effort. Or we can spend 1 time and 1 small effort to gain a medium effort from the Forbidden Room. The art on these cards is just absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to do this one because I don't want to spend 2 time. 1 time, 1 small effort, and gain 1 medium effort. Okay, let's keep going. Juicy Bats. Spend 1 time and 1 large effort to get 2 food and 2 small effort. Spend 2 time to gain 2 food. Slimy yet nourishing. Wow, that's actually really thematic. We can either eat bats or eat slime. I'm going to eat the slime, actually. Gain 1 more food. Okay. Now here's the problem. We are at 2 time on our time track. So if I draw 2 encounter cards and they are, each of them are over 2, then the Kobold Crafter is going to ambush us. So we have spend 1 time to gain 2 small effort, spend 2 time to gain a medal. I definitely don't want to do that. I will do that to gain 2 small effort. This was an absolutely terrible round, in my opinion. Now, I don't want the Kobold Crafter to ambush me. So I'm going to just go ahead and fight him now. He has no armor and 3 health. So on our track, we put his health to 3. Like this. And so what we are going to do, we're going to use our bare hands. We don't have any armor. We only have one medium effort, so we're going to have to pay 2 small effort to do 1 damage. 2 small effort puts him down to 2. So that was our attack. Now we roll our combat dice. And he gets a 5. Trap. Gain the crippled condition for level 2. I don't want the crippled condition for level 2. So I'm going to use here this sneak's dodge ability. And I can spend a small effort and I can turn the 5 into a 4. And I'm going to, I don't have wood, I don't have metal. So he is going to take 1 small effort. Okay, now it's my turn. 2 small effort to do 1 damage. Okay, his turn. I want a 1 or a 2 because he will miss. And he gets a 3. I lose 1 small effort. Okay. It's my turn, using my bare hands, 2 small effort, and I have killed the Kobold Crafter. So I get 1 cunning, 1 metal, 2 small effort, and a skill card. So basically I'll just shuffle this one more time, draw 2 skill cards and pick one that you want to use. So I got Stoic, it's passive, your food requirement is reduced by 1, that's really good. Poison Mastery. This skill bypasses armor, combat action, spend 2 cunning to do 3 wounds, or spend 3 cunning to do 5 wounds if used by the sage. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get cunning, so I'm going to take Stoic, where my food requirement is reduced by 1. As I fought the Kobold, I should have put the time up to the level 2 spot, because sometimes monsters can change the time. We get back our skills, but now I have 2 uses of it. I have 1 metal, so I can actually craft the knife now. And we move on to level 2. The first thing I am going to do actually is I'm going to craft the knife. The knife requires 1 metal, 1 medium effort, and 2 time. So we have 1 metal, 1 medium effort, 2 time. And I get the knife, so I can spend small effort and cunning to get through armor. 1 effort does 1 damage, medium and 2 does 3, and large, cunning and small effort does 5 damage, but I can upgrade it to the sword or the spear. So it's better, I can break armor easier, it's just a better weapon. Okay, so let's do a travel encounter. Okay, chasing rodents, doesn't cost me any time, 2 small effort to gain a food. Or abandon hovel, 1 time, 1 small effort to gain a cunning. This is the one I'll do. I don't really need food because of my stoic ability. So I found an abandoned hovel. I will spend 1 time, 1 small effort, and I will gain a cunning. Okay, what do we have? Curious Tracks. 5 time to gain 2 cunning. 3 time. I don't have any wood. Oh man. I'm actually going to rest to get back 3 small effort. So another travel action. Okay, Unfortunate Adventurer. So I can 2 time to gain a medal. Or Starving Goblins. Can spend a food to get 2 cunning. I want the metal, so I will spend 2 time and gain 1 metal. 1, 2, and my metal goes up to 1. So counter again. Suspicious Fruit, so that's 4. Spend a small effort to gain 2 food. Or Makeshift Shelter, 2 time. I don't have any wood. I'm going to spend 2 time to gain 2 small effort. This is really not looking good for me. Okay, I am going to use a scout action. 2 small effort and 2 time. 2 small effort. 2 time. I actually should have done this at the beginning, but I completely forgot. Let's find out what level 2 monster we are fighting. That is a 6. So what is this? We are fighting. Nope. We have the Imp, Goblin, Crazed Survivor, Cave Bear, Abomination. We are fighting a Troglodyte. 1 armor, 4 health, ambush, lose a small effort, and I can't attack for 2 turns. Miss, wound, stench, wound, daze, and threaten, but our rewards are pretty cool. Okay. Alright, okay, that's good. 2 encounter cards. Gnarled Branches, 0 time. We can spend a medium effort for 2 wood. 0 time, spend a treasure for 4 small effort. Can't do either of those, so we're just going to rest, but 0, so nothing happens. Greedy Goblin, I wish we had a treasure, but we don't. And that's the player card. So 2 to gain cunning, 2, but we don't have treasure and we don't have medium effort. So we will just rest. Yeah, let's chance it. Hopefully none of these are 3 or above. 2 time to gain a medium effort. 2 time to gain a cunning. The Man with the Lantern. I'm going to go with the Foreboding Warning. 2 time to gain a medium effort. Okay, we are now fighting our Troglodyte. Remember, he has 1 armor and 4 health. 1 armor, 4 health. Okay. I am going to, with my knife, spend a cunning and a small effort to get rid of his armor. What is he going to do in response to this? 6. Get the Afraid for level 3. I don't want to daze, so I will take the Afraid condition for the 3rd level. So afraid is I may not rest during my exploration step. So the whole of the next level, I can't rest to regain small effort. Okay. I am going to spend medium effort and 2 small effort to do 3 damage. Okay. He is going to... That is a 4 wound. I lose 2 small effort. 1, 2. Then with my knife, I'm going to do 1 small effort to kill the troglodytes. My reward is 1 large effort, 1 metal, 1 wood, 1 food, 1 small effort, and another skill card. Okay. Wrecker. Passive. Defend all. Ignore all defend in combat. After making an armor breaking attack, you may make another attack. Not bad. I'm going to take Wrecker so that it's easier for me to bust through armor. Okay, now at the end of the phase, I'm on level 2, so I have to eat 2 food, but because I'm stoic, I only have to eat 1. Puts me down to 1 food, and I move into the 3rd level. Time, I always forget to do this. Time should have gone up to level 3 here. So, I can't rest, but I can use 1 cunning and 1 time. As you can see for the scout action, level 3, 1 cunning and 1 time to reveal the monster. I rolled a 6, so level 3's monster will be the Orc Brute. We have 1 armor, 7 health, ambush, passive, each time you suffer a wound effect, lose an extra 1, and wow, this is just Wound City. And if ever I cannot lose any more effort, I die. And I can also, like, if I have to spend 1 small effort but I only have a large effort, I can spend that as a small effort. Okay, that sucks. I'm going to need something pretty fancy here. Okay, let's travel. Okay, so 4 times, spend a small effort. 2 times, spend 1 food to gain. I'm going to do wrecking is hungry work. I'll spend a food to gain 2 wood and 2 small effort. Spend a food to gain 2 wood, 2 small effort. Okay. I think I want to go for the sword over the spear. Let's travel. Okay. Spend a cunning. I don't have any. I can't rest either, so I have to do one of these. I can't actually do this one, so I assume that I have to do this one. So I'm going to spend 2 time, spend my large effort, even though this is a medium effort, I still can, to gain 2 cunning. Okay. Forsaken Shrine, 1 time, 1 small effort to gain a medium effort. Sickly Berries, small effort, 1 time to gain food. I want the medium effort. 1 time. Oh, I think I had to go 2 time and then 1 time. 2 time for the last one. Small effort to gain a medium effort. Okay, let's see what is coming up. I can either spend 2 time, small effort to get armored, 2 time to gain 3 small effort. As much as I would love armored, I need that small effort. 2 time, 3 small effort. Okay. Chance to rest, 2 time, 3 small effort. 3 time the glowing embers, 1 wood to gain 2 medium effort. That is what I want to do. 3 time, 1 wood. Come on, I need metal. Where is my metal? A fruitful hunt, 1 time, large efforts. 2 time, 1 cunning to get 2 food. I'll do that. 2 time, 1 cunning, 2 food. I'm going to need to eat at least 2 food if I survive this level. Okay, survival instinct, 4 time, large effort. 1 time, a treasure I don't have. Okay, so it's 4 time, 1 large effort, and here we go. We're going to take on the Orcish Brute. 1 armor, 7 health. Okay. So the first thing we are going to do here is, with the knife, 1 small effort, 1 cunning to break his armor. You cannot wound him until their armor is fully broken. Let's roll the dice. He gets a 5. Daze. Reduce medium effort to small effort. Lose 2 small effort is if unavailable. Okay. Just medium effort to small effort. Alright, not too bad. We are going to spend medium effort to small effort to deal 3 damage to the Orc Brute with our knife. Medium effort to small effort to deal 3 damage. The Orc Brute rolls a 3, which is lose 3 small effort. I'm going to use our dodge ability to lower that to a 2, and we only lose 2 small effort. Okay, we are going to use our knife again. Medium effort to small effort, 3 damage. Okay. He gets a 5, which is daze. We're going to use our dodge. Oh no. Oh, that's okay. No, daze is okay. So we reduce that to a small effort. There. If we're able, that's fine. We are going to use our knife, 1 small effort, to finish off the Orc Brute. And I should have put the time, my bad people. Should have put the time at 4. We can get we get 1 cunning, 1 medium effort, 1 food, 1 time. 1 cunning, 1 medium effort, 1 food, 1 time. We can either get 3 metal or the axe. So if we get more metal, we can make the sword. The sword has small effort for armor breaker, small effort for health, medium effort and 5, and the axe 2 small effort, 1 large effort, 2 medium effort. I'm going to go for the metal because I want to make the sword. 1, 2, 3 metal. And of course we get another skill card. Outdoorsman. Okay, spend a wood, a food and a time, and we can get 2 medium effort, 2 small effort, or 1 great effort. Or disarm. I'm going for outdoorsman. I want to be able to use my sword to the best of its ability. Okay, so we defeated the level 3 boss. We are moving on to level 4. The first thing we are going to do is we are going to craft the sword with 3... Oh, we need to eat 2 food for level 3. I'm going to craft the sword, 3 metal, 1 medium effort, and 1 time. And that will craft us our sword, so we can remove the knife and we get the sword, which is a fully upgraded weapon now. We're going to spend 1 cunning, 2 small effort and 2 time to scout. Level 4, so we need to scout to reveal the monsters. Always good to know what you're coming up against. And I got a 5 on the dice. Which is Lady Luna. The vampire with 13 health, no armor, which is fantastic. Passive actions, attacks actions inflict 1 less health and cannot defeat the vampire. Spend an additional wood when attacking, taking an action or activating to ignore this effect. Combat action, spend a cunning to gain wood. Okay, so we need to get wood. We have some wood. Wound, confuse, steal, wound, and daze. Okay. A hunched dark shape emerges. Eyes alight with a crimson glow. The woman's thirst exceeds mere blood as she desires the knowledge your journey brought you. Speaking beyond her many years, or whisper in the night advises, may the blood of your father remind you. Very cool indeed. Okay, so we need to get our effort up, and I also now have 4 skill uses, which is very cool. 3 time, gain -1 to all the monsters' combat rolls this level. 3 time, I'm going with Forgotten Trap, of course. I'm going to keep that on the vampire. 1, 2, 3. So the vampire can basically never daze us now because it's -1 to all her rolls. Okay. 2 time, 1 medium effort. Okay, 1 time, commit to the next step. I'm going to rest for 2 time. I am no longer afraid. That condition only lasted on level 3, and I'm on level 4 now. Eavesdropping. 1 time. Commit to the next act to gain a cunning. Spend 1 time to gain small effort. Okay, I am going to do eavesdropping, so whatever the next encounter card is the one that I have to do, but I get 1 cunning for 1 time. And the next encounter is, of course, Bear Trap. 2 time, and the cunning I just got I lost to get 2 metal, which I don't need. 2 time, lose my cunning, get 2 metal. Okay. Misguided Dreams. 5 time to get 2 medium. Or Talking Statue. 2 time and a cunning to get a skill. I'm going to go with 5 time and get 2 medium. 5 to get 2 medium. Okay, my next travel action, I'm actually going to spend 1 wood, 1 cunning and 1 time to get 1 large effort and 3 small effort. 1 food, 1 wood, 1 time to get 3 small efforts, 1 large effort. Next travel action, I'm going to spend 1 wood, 1 food, and 1 time to get 3 small efforts and 1 large effort again. Okay. Let's explore again. Okay, we have a Talkative Trader. 2 time for 1, spend 1 metal to get a cunning and a food. 2 times, spend 1 metal to get 2 food. I'm going to go with the cunning and the food. Do I need the cunning? I don't actually need the cunning with the sword, so I'm just going to go for the 2 food. Spend 2 time, spend 1 metal, get 2 food. I'm going to now fight the vampire. Oh, damn it. I do need the cunning. I'm sorry. I do need the cunning. So I'm going to switch it around. Spend 1 metal to gain 1 thing. So I can get wood to fight the vampire. Okay. No armor. 13 health. I am going to spend large effort and 2 small effort with my sword to deal 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vampire is going to roll. Remember, she gets -1 because of the bear trap. -1 to all combat rolls. She rolled a 4, which is a 3. Steal, lose 1 treasure. I cannot, so I lose 3 small effort. Okay. I'm going to pay 1 large effort, 2 small effort to deal 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. She's going to roll. She gets a 1. Lose 2 small efforts. I'm going to spend my cunning to gain 1 wood, which is here. Attacks 1 less damage, so she actually has 2 extra damage. there. So I inflicted 4 and 4, so that puts her down to 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, so she's down to 5. And I need to spend that wood in order to kill her, because I cannot defeat her unless I have the wood. That's the same as being staked through the heart, I guess. Okay. She rolls, gets a 3. Okay, I cannot lose a treasure or a cunning, and it's the same. I think I am defeated, but that's okay. Well, you know what? Can't lose the cunning, so I have to lose 3 small efforts. 1, 2, 3. The only thing I can do is 1 damage. Actually, I can do 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And now she's going to attack back. But as you can see, I have no effort left. 2. Confuse. I'm going to spend one of my actions to dodge that, bringing it down from... 2 actually is a 1. Lose 2 small effort. I can no longer lose any effort. The vampire has defeated me. It was a good run. We defeated the Kobold Crafter, the Troglodyte, and the Orc Brute, but I didn't have enough wood. Some bad choices on my part, I have to admit, but that's okay. That's the fun of the game, is this resource management, choosing what to keep, what not to keep. Fantastic game. I absolutely love it. I honestly never thought it would show up. I was convinced that I would never get the Kickstarter. If you can actually find a copy, it's one of the best solo games that I own. There are differing opinions out there on the internet, but there you go. So this was Unbroken. We managed to get to level 4, but were defeated by Lady Luna the Vampire. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe and have a great rest of your weekend.